Hello, Trinity. We've reached Friday. There's only one day left of questions, and then you'll get tomorrow's answers, and we'll then go ahead and reveal our scoring. So for Thursday's questions, we need to review those answers, and so we'll start there. Thursday, question number 1, what book of the Bible does this come from? You believe that there is one God, good. Even the demons believe that and shudder. And that comes from the book of James, Number 2, who said this? Why wasn't this perfume sold and the money given to the poor? It was worth a year's wages. And this was Judas Iscariot. Number 2 was Judas Iscariot. Number 3, you were asked to spell Thessalonian, and this is Thessalonian. Again, Thessalonian. And if you were asking Allison, I can barely pronounce it, so why am I asking you to spell it? Number 4, choose the correct 2 answers from the 3. Which 2 of these words were written on the wall in Daniel chapter 5? Parson, Salah, and Takei. And it was Parson and Takei were the 2 that were correct. Number 5, is this written in the Bible, this popular phrase, or is it bogus? And the phrase was, the more things change, the more they stay the same. And this was bogus, not in the Bible at all, and I do not know who to attribute that to. Number 6 was to place these 5 books of the Bible in biblical order. We have Ecclesiastes, Ephesians, Isaiah, Matthew, and Habakkuk. And so the correct order would have been Ecclesiastes, Isaiah, Habakkuk, Matthew, Ephesians. Again, the correct order would have been Ecclesiastes, Isaiah, Habakkuk, Matthew, and Ephesians. And then the 7th question was, what hymn do these lyrics belong to? And the lyrics that you were given were, in every insult, rift, and war, where color, scorn, or wealth divide, he suffers still, yet loves the more, and lives though ever crucified. And that hymn is Christ is Alive. In every insult, rift, and war. Christ is alive. So that brings us now to Friday's questions, the last day of questions. So the first question is what book of the Bible does this quote come from? And our quote is, I am not saying this because I am in need, for I have learned to be content whatever the circumstances. What book of the Bible does this come from? I am not saying this because I am in need, for I have learned to be content whatever the circumstances. Number 2, who said this? And the quote is, even if I have to die with you, I will never disown you. Again, who said this? Even if I have to die with you, I will never disown you. Number 3, spell Deuteronomy. Number 4, choose 2 right answers from the 3 options. Which 2 men opened the 2 letters to the Thessalonians with Paul and no other of the epistles that Paul wrote? And our options are Mark, Timothy, and Silas. Which 2 men opened the 2 letters to the Thessalonians with Paul and none of the other epistles that Paul's written? Mark, Timothy, or Silas? Number 5, is it in the Bible or is it bogus? The quote is, "O you of little faith." O you of little faith. Number 6, please place these 5 books of the Bible in the correct biblical order. And today's books are Galatians, Zephaniah, Joel, Ruth, and Luke. Galatians, Zephaniah, Joel, Ruth, and Luke, and place those in the correct biblical order. And our last question is what hymn do these lyrics belong to? O come, thou key of David, come, and open wide our heavenly home. Make safe the way that leads on high, and close the path to misery. Rejoice, rejoice, Emmanuel shall come to thee, O Israel. What hymn does that come from? And so I wish you the best of luck on this last day of questions, and tomorrow we'll reveal the last day's answers and see how your scoring went. Thanks, everyone. Goodbye.